YouTube? My name is Gina. I am a self-published book author and I love to travel. I am going to share with you about rules for traveling with friends. Rule number one, travel with people that you are comfortable with. And by comfortable, I mean people that you would not mind hanging out with on a regular, because you will be seeing them every day during your travels. So traveling with someone you don't really like might not be your best, the best thing to do. So definitely travel with someone that you like. Rule number two, don't travel with boring people. What I mean by boring people, I mean people who don't want to do anything. You don't want to travel with someone where you spend more time trying to convince them to do something than for them actually, you guys going out and doing something. You also have to be someone who is not boring yourself, because I don't think anybody want to travel with you if you're boring. So don't travel with a boring friend. I don't want you to be boring either. Also, you might want to just travel with someone who is as boring as you. No offense. Rule number three, it's okay to have fun, but travel with someone that you respect and that respects you and your opinion. Here's why I say that. I know that a lot of issues or problems have come up in traveling with friends or family members because someone who drinks excessively, or someone who is a troublemaker, someone who always somehow found problems, or someone who's a complainer, or someone who's whatever, and it becomes a problem for you because it's not a matter of you controlling someone else. It's a matter of having a mutual understanding about the expectation when you travel. Now, oh, sorry guys, it's like an airplane somehow, a helicopter passing by outside. Because what I have seen with some people traveling is that they travel with people that drink excessively, and they want to go clubbing, they want to go partying, they want to do all these different things, and you might not want to do stuff like that when you go traveling. So when you travel, therefore you don't want to travel with someone where you constantly have to be the designated driver or the non-drinker who's going to be. I'm not there to parent you. I am not there to parent you. If I'm on vacation, I'm there to relax. I'm there to shop. I'm there to have fun. I'm not there to parent anybody. I'm not anyone's parent to begin with. So therefore, I'm not going to parent some grown person. So therefore, even if you both are drinkers, you need to have rules for that. When you travel and you turn around and started drinking excessively, listen, things can happen, and you can't blame anyone but yourself, because you can't turn around and drink. You pass out, hurt yourself, or you get into a car accident because you drunk and drive, and all of that is, you really have to be careful, even if you decide that, you're going to drink, just do it responsibly and go with someone who will be respectful enough, who will lower the number of drinks they would have, just so that you guys will have fun and enjoy yourself. I'm not telling you not to go clubbing. I'm not telling you not to go to parties and have fun. Just be careful. And, and don't drink to an excess where your judgment is impaired. Especially when you're in a foreign country, you don't speak the language. That's not the best, because you just don't know what can happen to you in those situations. And of course, no one has the right to hurt you or put their hands on you in any given time. However, you just don't know what can happen, because there's some crazy people out there. So what I'm asking you, what I'm explaining to you, is that just know who you're traveling with in that sense, and have that conversation before you guys put the plans into action and start booking and do all of that. So that was number three. Rule number four, when you are traveling with friends, before you go, decide on where you would like to go, what sites you would like to see, what else? Where would you like to go? What would you like to see? Do you have days where it's going to be shopping days? Do you have days where it's going to be, hey, we're going to go just lay up at the beach or by the pool and just veg out? Are you going to hey, let's go and do excursions that day. I want to go XYZ. You know, if you go to France or you go to Paris, or I want to, I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to go to see the Mona Lisa. Have some type of plan to place. Now, does it mean all plans are going to go according to how you planned them? Not necessarily, because, things change. It might rain, or when you get there, the excursion might be too expensive, or something. You know what I'm saying? But at least have some type of plan in place as to what you would like to do and what day maybe you would like to do it. Again, you guys are together, so you could always change your mind as to what you want to do, but at least have something in place. There has to be some type of agreement beforehand. That way you're not losing your mind when you arrive at whatever country or city or state or town or wherever you decide to go, and now you guys are fighting over where to go. You guys didn't plan ahead of time, so now it becomes a problem. So plan ahead. Rule number 5, and this is also a very, very important rule. I have it with my girlfriends whenever we travel, and it's very important because it's a safety rule. For example, if we're not all in the same room, we check on each other. Hey, if you're going to leave your room, let me know, or let someone else know who's in the group, so that we will know that you're not in your room and when you'll be back. Again, I'm not trying to parent you or trying to nitpick or trying to, like, what you doing? What's going on? No, it's a safety thing. So let's just say, if you leave your room and no one knows you left your room and something happens to you, and we're thinking you in your room. So we might not get to you for hours because we have no idea that you had left your room. And we had no idea when you were supposed to be back. So therefore, let's just say we were supposed to meet for dinner, and you're like, you know what, I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. But you got up a little earlier. You decided you're gonna take a walk or something, and then something happened, and it could have been like 3 o'clock. So now it's 8 o'clock. We're trying to meet up for dinner, and we have no idea that you had left your room. So we're banging on your door and all that other stuff. We're thinking, oh, maybe she decided, she's going to sleep in. And so therefore, we probably won't check on you until the next day. Guess what? Now it's been, 12, 14, 16 hours. Who knows where you are? Again, this might be extreme. I know this might be extreme because this will not always happen, but that doesn't mean it hasn't. You understand what I'm saying? So when you travel, let people know where you're at. What's going on. Like, hey, I'm going to take a walk by the beach. I'll be back in a couple hours. Because trust me, if you tell me you're coming back in a couple hours, I will be calling your room in a couple hours to make sure, hey, you good? You straight? All right. And I would expect you will, if I say I'm going for a walk and I'll be back in a couple hours, I expect to get a call from you, say, hey, you good? You straight? Yeah, I'm good. Or even I will call and say, hey, I'm back. But it's hard. I understand it's hard. And I know that people are like, oh, it's not a big deal. If, you're not my parent, I could do whatever I want. Listen, then we do not need to travel together. Again, at the end of the day, it's your decision of how you do things. However, having rules in place or having something in place it's a huge security, and it's a huge headache that has been lifted because you don't have to worry so much. Because I know my friends and family know me. I'm a worry wart. So I'm always like, okay, I gotta make sure everyone is okay and stuff like that, and making sure that everyone is comfortable. So those are my 5 rules to traveling with friends and family. So please don't forget to subscribe, share, hit the notification link, and also like the videos. And I have other videos on there, so check them out as well. Okay? Thanks, and bye-bye.